What's happening? What's happening? Hype stars, unique infusionists. I am Queen Unique Brand Supporters. It is I, your hostess with the mostest, and sometimes a little bit extra, y'all. I am Queen Unique. I have already turned on all messages, y'all. I know it has been a minute. So when you come in the building, tap that like button, show me some love so I can return the love back to your platforms. I know it's a lot going on right now, y'all. But I came here, I got some flowers today, and I got something to give. So if you're joining me, just let me know when you're in the building. I'm trying to wait to the 1 minute mark. Hit the like button on the way in. Jump in the comments. Let me know you here. Because yes, while we're talking, I do have something that I need to say. So, it's been a couple of weeks, y'all, and y'all will see me with my daggone my hair a little pent dump today. I got my face done. I got on two different color makeups today, y'all, because it's been a busy week. I had one color today for one conference that I had to be in, and then I got on my blue, y'all, because I had to go to Taraji school to do a parent conference. It's parent conference week, y'all. So I'm in and out the building. I see somebody has already joined me. Just hop in the comments real quick. Let me know that that's working. Okay, Miss Mel, I see you, beautiful. Thank you so much, because I did just want to know that my comments and stuff were working out, because it's been a minute. And I broke my phone. Somebody let me know, is this stream coming across clear, y'all? Because I daggone broke my phone today. So can y'all see me clearly? Like, do y'all see the little lines and stuff that I see on the screen? Somebody let me know if y'all see like the little lines and stuff, or is it good before I keep going? Because I don't want it to be like a raggedy stream. Okay, you said it's good, perfect. Raw Truth and Uncut. Hey, boo, thank you so much. Miss Mel, is in the building. So, y'all, I really just jumped on, real quick because, two reasons actually. My name, my platform, my business came up twice today, and y'all, while I have been off, everybody know how I left these airwaves. I think that part is very clear. Everybody know how I left these airwaves. However, thank you so much, Raw Truth, because I'm chilling out today, y'all. I'm not in the Queen's Corner or none of that, and I'll get into all of that, y'all. So thank you so much for letting me know that y'all can see and hear clearly, because I done tore my phone up. Y'all know we had a game Saturday, y'all. I was so turned up. I was so turned up, y'all. I done dropped my whole daggone phone down the bleachers, y'all. You know, we be sitting up a little bit, and my whole phone done tumbled down the bleachers. My screen is cracked and everything. So I'm minimal on what I can see. But today, y'all, I received some flowers. Y'all, look, my son came home today, y'all, with some flowers for me. And what was crazy enough is that as soon as I seen my flowers, my yellow roses from my son, I was like, oh shoot, son. I was like, you done messed around and brought mommy some flowers. What I do to deserve this? And he was like, mommy, he was like, believe it or not, he was like, these flowers is not even from me, mommy. He was like, they from what I say, my adopted child. Yes, I love roses too. But y'all check it out though. My roses wasn't even from my son, y'all. He brought them home for from another one of the neighborhood kids that I just called my child. So another one of my extended children sent flowers through my son for me. And I was like, well, why she send me the flowers for? And he was like, because mommy, he was like, y'all know my kids is old enough to be on YouTube and social media. So he was like, mommy, we know everything that you've been going through, and this person, because I'm not going to say her name up here, he was like, this person, this child, just wanted to let you know, like, one actually came from her, the other one actually came from her mom. And they wanted to send me these flowers because they seen it. You know what I'm saying? My city follow my page. They know what's happening. And I've had a lot of people, y'all. Now, y'all know I don't got a huge platform here on YouTube on Humble Me Hype where, you know what I'm saying, I be doing a lot of stuff. I would prefer that y'all going over there to Unique Infusions where we can turn up at in this DIY algorithm. But they sent me these flowers because they saw what was going on. Them and a lot of my supporters have been like, Miss T, Queen, Risa, you ain't responded yet. How are you feeling? What are you going through? So it was just a special moment, you know what I'm saying, when I actually see that my city knows what I'm going through. And y'all, the only reason I haven't responded to a lot of things is because I'm humble me hype. What page and what platform is that, IG or Facebook? So y'all, my Facebooks. So I have 2 to 3 platforms on every network. So y'all can find me on Instagram as I am Queen Unique. IAMKWEENUNYKE on Instagram. And on Facebook, it's just simply Queen Unique or Humble Me Hype. When you type in any of those, somehow you're going to get to me. But what I wanted to do with this post on today, because yeah, I just can't come to my platforms and my airwaves any kind of way. I've chosen a walk in life that requires me to not just hit my live button every time I feel a certain way. When we left off here October the 3rd, after I made my formal address, some things happened after that. And everybody was like, yo, where Queen at? Why she ain't say nothing yet? So what I'm doing today is coming to show those people, those platforms, those who deserve their flowers, some love. So it's been a minute, y'all, and I had to take it all in. But I did want to come to my platform and just say that J Bands 19_1996. Y'all know who J for the followers who have been here for the saga. Y'all know who J Bands is. Y'all know what we went through for him. And then for my boo, my love, my heart, Ashley Chats. I want to give my flowers to those platforms. J Bands, simply because I haven't heard from, Jay since the last, set of stuff that we had go on happened. But then today, early this morning, y'all, I was scrolling, and y'all know from the last time that I went live, it was very clear that my platforms are operating in this way. Thanks to what I feel as Constantina. I don't know what that comment reads or means, but okay. The last time I came, it was like it was definitely tough. Some people took my formal address as a joke. Some people thought it was content, and I ain't even gonna hold y'all. It was definitely a real call, but it was done so in a way that I presented it as content, because ain't that what content creators do? We present comments. And y'all know when I first stepped out here, I didn't even want to be considered a content creator. I wanted to be considered a social media. Oh, thank you so much. Constantine, thank you so much. I love you guys too. You said I will private message you on my IG personal at Facebook page. Oh, I'm not gonna share it with nobody, but would love to connect with you outside of YouTube. Man, you already know what's happening. I love networking in real life. But yeah, I don't want to drag this out because I do have a night off. Thank God, y'all. We just went into playoffs. Like, I am extremely busy. But what I did want to do for J Bands, I came across. So y'all, the way my platforms now are operating, thanks to my cyberbullying, cyber attack situation, I do now have some social media, some internet security. So I have a number of platforms. I can say a number. I have 2 platforms now that are networking with me in real life to actually just cover my pages. And like when my name or my business name is like put out there, it automatically like sends an alert. So like I know what's going on. So when I came across, it wasn't even J Band's platforms. I think it was something called Vanity Talks. This morning, J Bands was on that platform. And I just want to say to that brother, that young king, thank you, J Bands. The way that you spoke on what happened between me and you, the way you spoke on moving forward, and I'm gonna give a little detail because he'll know exactly what it means. I want to thank J Band simply because this man, this young king, did not have to get on that platform and continue to move forward and proceed. Y'all, give me a second, because not only am I giving out flowers, y'all, I broke out my glass, my Queen Unique. And I'm not going to tell y'all what I'm sipping on, but I did break out my glass today because I got a day off. So let me sip out of that. Queen Unique real quick, but I wanted to thank Jay Bands because the person that the host of that platform, and she may or may not know who I am. She may or may not know about the saga. I don't know all of those details, but what I do know is that when Jay Bands crossed that platform, when it came to Humble Me Hype and Queen Unique, he was asked some very difficult questions. You said, let you see the glass? Absolutely. So yeah, this is a glass that I created for myself early in the saga. Y'all know I use epoxy resin. I do a lot of molding. And I just wanted a glass where I can go, somewhere and sip the way I want to sip. And if I set my glass down, people will know it belonged to the queen. Don't touch my glass. But yeah, y'all. Thank you so much, Raw. But I wanted to give Jay his flowers because when that platform, the host of that platform brought up my name, the way these airwaves, this saga, everything is set up, he could have easily like boom, jump right back into, attack mode, defense mode, or he could have gotten, riled up. He did not do that. When Vanity Talks asked about who this Humble Me Hype person was, who this Queen Unique person was, he let the people know exactly who Queen Unique and Humble Me Hype was. I was a platform that was into a situation with him, and no secret, riding for somebody else, thinking you being loyal to another platform, doing, what you feel like you had to do. Like somebody messing with the homie, yo, I got their back. So when me and him, it was Uppers, live that I think she hosted, and me and him were able to like sort out our differences. We both apologized to each other. We both took down all of the content, that we had versus one another. He actually stood on that this morning, and I was very thankful because so often on these airwaves, when you got a lot of people, when you got a lot of comments, typing one way and saying other, things, it's always easy to just go back to that moment, and he could have flipped, he could have went back on everything he said, and he did not do that, and I respect him for that. That means he seriously took to heart the apologies that we gave to one another, the fact that we would not speak on one another's names anymore, we would not drag each other anymore, we would not do those negative things to one another. And even though he had to touch on some of those details when he was speaking on that platform, he did not resort to dragging Queen Unique again. He didn't resort to like going back into, a mode where he could have easily made when was this today? I think it was Raw. I didn't see it until this morning, and when I got it, it was because I was scrolling, and the information that I had gotten from the person that's watching my page, my security for my social media, they were like, "Yo, your name came up, but I don't think it was bad." So they sent it to me the full version and just let me hear it. So I was very appreciative of Jay today. He got up there and he was like, "Yo, so Queen Unique, yeah, me and her, humble me hype. We had a situation and she was riding for another platform and she had came for me. And then when we had a chance to talk, we both put our differences aside, like, yo, so I was wrong. Because the words that I used towards that young king, they were very wrong. They not only were wrong, but it is a crime. So I just want to make that clear to people who are still using that term towards him, that are still like trying to drag out that I don't know whether to call it a narrative or not. That is a crime. So I had no problem. I already knew in my heart that I wanted to go back and delete that stuff because that's not the way I feel about that young man. I don't even know him. So the fact that I let that come out of my mouth and I plastered it on my platform, I was wrong. So I was going to take it down anyway. But the fact that he agreed and he actually went and stepped back to his platform and removed everything about me, I'm so like appreciative to him because when you get up on these platforms and these airwaves, it's very easy, for people to, take you back, and he didn't get caught up. So Jay Bands, if you're listening, if you hear this platform, I want to thank you so much, Young King, for actually just staying firm on the apology that we gave one another and not dragging me. You simply let the people know what the situation was, and me and you cleared that, and then you move forward. And then there was another part of that same live, and after the second part, y'all, I didn't continue to watch, but I had seen enough. There was a part where, and people were maybe new. I'm not sure about this Vanity Talks platform, but she continued to ask him questions, and it came to a part in that live where that mattress situation came up, and Jay Ban stood his ground, like he ain't let nobody play with him. He ain't let that platform sucker him in. He was like, yo, Queen Unique people or Queen Unique Humble Me Hype, they found the old, you know what I'm saying, Facebook page. They found the this, he explained his story and he moved forward. Not one time did that young man, that young king, go back and drag me. And I was very appreciative for that, because not oftentimes do we see up here that people can get in your ear and, you know what I'm saying, they'll go right back to, dragging you or whatever. So, J Bands, baby. This one right here, J Bands. I don't know. I think I need to put aspirin in the water or something, y'all. It's not how to keep these flowers alive. But I wanted to, just symbolically give one of these flowers to J Bands, because he did not have to. You know what I'm saying? If he just people and I'm just gonna speak from my sense. People can say, "Oh, you looking for clout? Oh, you doing this for clout?" He could have easily went back to dragging me and gave somebody some views, and he didn't do that. And I'm very appreciative to him for like standing firm and staying steadfast on, you know what I'm saying, not really the agreement, just the apologies that we gave to one another. I, as a platform, appreciate that. I'm still very excited to learn a little bit more about you, J Bands. I want to hear some music, J Bands. I want to hear you sing, J Bands. But on today, I did just want to give you your flowers. My next flower, this one, y'all, the other one. This one ain't drooping or nothing yet, y'all. So we gonna tell me how to put it in a vase. I might have to make a vase. We just never know. However, my next flower, I do want to send over to Ashley Chats. And I know for some, this may seem a little controversial, but y'all know I come to my platform with facts, with receipts, with things that have happened in my real life. So before I get into Ashley Chat's flowers, I do want to answer a couple of questions that my supporters, I hate saying that word, like supporters and followers and all that stuff, my family, the people that really rock with me. One of the questions was, one of the questions was I scared to make a response because it had left the people that I was having the situation with and went over to someone else. The queen ain't gonna never be scared. Let me tell y'all that right now. The queen ain't never scared to get up on this camera, cammed up, with my mommy hair and my different color makeups and products. I ain't gonna never be scared. What I did do was take some time to reflect. And when I say reflect, I had to reflect on how, when, and if I was going to respond. I want for the followers who, the supporters who, the subbies who have been here for this saga, I want y'all to know that when I came into this saga, it was never to be on nobody's side. I didn't even know I was coming into a saga. I came into this saga with information that I had way back in high school, y'all. So whether people feel like it was right, wrong, they can't find the information, can't find the person that's gonna sucker into whatever they offering to try to prove it wrong. What I lived is what I lived. Nobody will ever be able to take that from me. So moving forward, with that, I will say that Ashley Chats, I'm so thankful for her because she was another one just today in her live. And she ain't say much. I wasn't listening to if anybody was in the comments and was seeing. I don't want nobody to take nothing a certain type of way. But if you do, you just do. I was in her live today. And one of the only parts I heard was, and it happened to Humble Me Hype. It happened to me, y'all. And the one thing that I can say from the outside looking in, because again, I was never a part of this saga on a side. Y'all know when this happened to me, I was being attacked by one side and the other side at the same time, and I was standing here for myself. So Ashley Chats, when she said it happened to Queen Unique, it happened to Humble Me Hype, it did, y'all, from both sides. It happens. It's happening to people. So Ashley Chats, I thank you today for making it, you know what I'm saying, known that yes, this ain't just happened to just this person. It ain't happened to just that person. It happened to me too. And I ain't have nothing to do with it. Somebody took my factual life experience and took it to their platform to attempt to degrade me. Giacomo, you are a boy. Absolutely not, baby. I have breasts. So I'm glad that your comment got seen, but I'm going to go ahead and hide you from the channel. There you go. When you come over here with the foolishness, you're going to be blocked. So I just wanted to give, again, a shout out and a thank you to Ashley Chats and to Jay Bands for actually standing in their rightful place for my platform today. Because, y'all, it did happen to me. And what I found ironic about everything that I've been seeing displayed on these airwaves the past couple of days. Y'all, it ain't no secret. I did my formal address back on October the 3rd, I think it was. People took that for a joke. People took that for a mockery. People took my formal address and wanted to make content out of it and try to drag me, y'all. And it just goes to show you that not even one of those platforms even said that they hope that the other platforms dragged me for everything that I was worth and did such and such to me. And I feel like that last initial live that I have not responded to yet, or probably going to at all, because I'm going to keep sipping on it. But I feel like the only reason that those platforms, hey, Funny, thank you so much. What's happening? I feel like those platforms were dragged simply because they did not come back and drag me. And I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to let y'all figure that part out for yourself. I feel like that's the only reason it happened to them. But what I will say, what I found ironic was that when it was happening to me, it was made a mockery of. Oh, that formal address ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna call the police. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. But then we not even a week later, a week into two, like later. And then the very people that I put a formal address on are now wanting to contact police. And they're now wanting to say that they've been warned. Or they was telling people that they were being warned. And we should stop this before it get too far. My only question for that is, so what make y'all saying it any different than what anybody else said? When I did my formal address, it was serious. It was real. It was made into comment, but it was very real. So what make me asking to stop being bullied and attacked any different from when you asked? And that's where my prayer laid with God. I've seen it happening. You got people being dragged left and right now. But what I did learn is when you take yourself out of the equation, say what you need to say, and take yourself out of the equation, they problem ain't even really with you. Clearly, it's with themselves because now they are targeting themselves. Some of these very same people are being targeted and targeting themselves. So I just wanted to personally today say, thank you, J Bands, because you didn't have to stand up for Humble Me Hype. You ain't had to stand up for Queen Unique in my platform today. You could have easily been triggered and went right back into the name calling, the bashing. You could have went into all of that, and you did not do that. And that on my platform, that's what I want people to see. I want people to see that people can actually mean what they say and move forward. Funny says you're looking damn gorgeous and real. May I know your beauty secret prayer, honey. And a good matte mousse and a good purple lipstick today. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do too much out here. So for the fact that I feel like I survived, or I don't even want to be called no victim, because what I did with my formal address, I wanted to put an end to it before it got to a place where we saw it get to just a couple of days ago, if that makes sense, y'all. I ain't come up here to like forwardly drag nobody else's business, get into their situation, but I did want to thank those platforms because those platforms today let it be known that this ain't the first time. Other people have been saying, just stop talking about me, just stop doing this. And clearly, with me and Jay Bands, it can stop if people really wanted it to stop, and that go for all levels, all platforms. How is me asking what I feel like is my attackers, my bullies, to stop attacking me any different than when somebody else is asking to be stopped harassing and being tagged? Ain't nobody stand up for the queen either, nobody but myself. And I can't even say they ain't stand up because my supporters, we move a little, my hype stars don't think too much pretty. I'm actually not thinking at all, y'all. Y'all know it's been about what, a week, 2 weeks. I've had enough time to, you know what I'm saying, sit and think about, not even think about. First I thought about, then I prayed and I left it with God. And he gave me the power, the strength to hit this live button today and address it. Because I want my supporters to know when y'all come over here, the reason why I don't use no disclaimer is because this is my life and what happened in my real life. And I don't bring y'all nothing talking about nobody else's story. I don't got to put a disclaimer on my own life because I'm telling you my story myself. And ain't nobody going to force my hand to tell it when they feel like I should tell it or how it should be told. This is my life story and I'm going to tell it just the way I want to. Ahmed. Let's get Ahmed up out of here just for the moment, just because I don't even know what his comment mean, but I don't know where Pretty at, but the queen thinks she beautiful, so yeah, we're gonna get you up out of here real quick. Hide you on the user. Funny says, be chill, always be yourself. I am funny. I'm funny creative. I'm gonna always be myself. And that's why I took a minute. Because I do learn that sometimes hitting this live button out of emotion and stuff, it can come off like the wrong way. But yeah, I see people being dragged right now, and a couple of my supporters is like, Queen, how you feel about that? I don't feel no type of way. I sure don't, because some of these platforms that's being dragged right now is the very same ones who was dragging me, who made a mockery of my formal address. But now everybody want to get their paperwork in line. Now everybody want to stop before it go too far. What make it any difference going too far with the queen than when you going through it by yourself? Is my only question. So do I have, you know what I'm saying? I still have a respect for those platforms. I don't want to see nobody being dragged, y'all. But when it comes to the facts is that these same people, I see y'all Instagram. I love y'all Instagram. Y'all need to come over here to YouTube when I do stuff like this. These trolls are trolling. Girl, they always gonna be trolling. Y'all know I don't really have to have no mod in the building. I'll hold down my throne by myself. But I did just want to address the matter of fact. Let me also give a shout out to Raw, because Raw, when this stuff first popped up, I don't know how, girl, I don't know what kind of storage you use, because she went all the way back to prove that what was being blamed on me, that I was said something on somebody's platform. Girl, who go on somebody's platform? I got my own platform. Now, while I have been on a number of platforms, I can say a number. There's been, a little bit that I've been on and spoke what little part that I do know as facts for my life, whether you can prove them or not. I do know when I went out there, I said what I said. But to put an allegation on me, and that's another thing that I want to address. To put an allegation on me and then to not clear it like immediately or want to take nobody advice, and then even when that person did go to, your name is Ranjit. Oh, okay, that's dope. But when you do go to address it, you still be like, oh, well, she's still a such and such. I don't care what you think about the queen, because I know everything about myself, and I wanted to leave that there. So the only reason I'm up here today, y'all, is because I had some time off. Esco, my brother is in the building. What's happening? Esco, thank you so much. I done ran out of flowers, Esco, but I got two more over here. You know you always got a flower over here on the platform. But yeah, y'all, I didn't want my supporters to think for a minute that the reason that I stayed away is because it was a lie. Nope, ain't no lie over here. I'm not gonna lie to my supporters. I'm not gonna put no disclaimer on my own content. Sure ain't. I am the coverage. So y'all, I just want y'all to really sit back and take heed of what's going on. And y'all, I was getting it from, I love you too, Esco. Y'all, I was getting it from both sides. So that's how you know that the queen is in the middle. I stand alone. I was getting dragged by this side and that side, and I'm here cheering myself on like I always do. These same people, once you take yourself out the mix, you will realize that their problem is not with you, it's with they self. They're gonna continue to battle amongst they self. They're gonna find whoever they need to. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. But y'all, I had to get some flowers today. Cause Jay Bands and Ashley Chats, yeah, them two platforms was like, yeah, me and Queen had our thing, but yeah, we done with that. What's next? What's the next question? He got out there and he put that proof down like, yo, that won't even my mattress. That won't even my whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was this. And he did not again. He kept moving. I'm so thankful for platforms like that. So J Bands, again, just shout out to you for real. Ross said, Queen, little do people know I keep receipts. I have all of them. Plenty of memory space on all my devices. Girl, I know that's right. My pictures and my videos and stuff be getting up to like 1,000. They be like, you need to clear some storage. So girl, shout out to you, Raw. No regret on your face, baby. Be happy, gorgeous. You're right on your way. I am. Ross says, if they're deleted, I got them. That's how I was able to prove your innocence, Queen. I wasn't gonna let you go down like that. Shout out to you, Raw. I thank you so much because people will just run with anything. And now, as we look back, these same people who were targeting me are now doing the same thing, trying to make a paper trail, trying to make their formal address. How you gonna make a mockery of me and then turn around a week later and be asking the same thing that I'm asking y'all? We gotta make it make sense. So to my supporters, to my team, to my security team, my two new security members. I thank y'all for just watching, you know what I'm saying, my platforms when I'm not around. I thank y'all for just sitting there listening for my name or for my platform to come up to see, you know what I'm saying, what needs to be addressed and what we can probably just push off. But I haven't really heard much, y'all. That's how you know people just need content sometimes. Because the last person that I was allegedly, thank you so much, Mel. I love you too, baby. You are so beautiful. Funny creative, yeah, I go by Queen Unique. KWEENUNYKE, all one word, Queen Unique. But yeah, y'all, like the last person I was dragged by, and okay, so y'all, this is what made me actually want to actually get up and like say something again, is because I heard the last person that attempted to drag me for content, I heard that person go live. And it was like, call the police, utilize your resources, make a paper trail. You can't do this. And it's like, where was that information? You know what I'm saying? Where was the, you know what I'm saying, acceptance of doing all of that when I did it? So that's how you know it's just for content. So I feel like, you know, what Offset song say, we set the trends. Yeah, I set the trend. Because you can formally address people and be like, yo, chill out. Stop dragging me. Stop talking about me. I don't know you. Like, I don't want to have no parts in it. Once you show people that you don't want to have no parts, when they continue to keep going, it then becomes a crime. Funny creative. I don't think you been here for the saga, so yes, we had to call the police. When I tell you, we had to call, and now a whole lot of people calling the police, from what I understand. Funny creative, but I'm not going backwards with you. You're gonna have to check the lives and go out here and do some research to see what was happening. But yeah, y'all. Now it's being said, call the police. Make hell, I even heard that last person that dragged me had to make a phone call to the police by themselves. Not even a week later after you dragging me for doing the same thing because you did not understand or had never seen someone present a legal binding formal address in that manner, and it was made a mockery of, only for a week later for people to be asking for the same thing. Kind of ironic, don't you think? Um, why is there always all this conflict out here? What am I missing? Okay, Esco. So yeah, Esco, you have not been a part of what they call the saga at all. And that's why I love you so much, Esco, because when you came across the queen or when I was introduced to you, you didn't judge me based on what you had seen or heard over here or based, you know, what was seen or heard elsewhere. You accepted me for me. So there's been this whole situation going on. Y'all, I was cyberbullied. I was cyber attacked. I was cyber harassed, and I was pissed. So when I what some one of some of my family that say when I disappeared and didn't respond, they was like, yo, Queen, so you not gonna clear it up? I don't gotta clear up nothing with nobody. I don't gotta clear nothing with nobody but God. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take a minute because had I hit that live button in an emotion that I was in, it would have been wrong. And I'm here to say that the reason that I did that is because that formal address wasn't just for them platforms. I have to be held to that too. So for me to put out a formal address and then to go back out here and be trying to rebuttal or go back and forth with something that everybody said, it would still make me wrong. And I wanted to make sure that my attorney and my city knew that I was very clear on, I don't know these people and I don't want no problems, and I want to leave it at that. You can believe what you want to believe about what I say, but stop talking about me. Stop talking about my platform. Stop talking about my business. So that's all I wanted to make clear on that part. Esco says, I love everybody, man. I just don't have time for hate. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Esco, like, what's so crazy is that when this popped off, like the content for the last person that attempted to call themselves dragging me or using me for content, they had to go back 2 years to get some videos and search on some other people platforms just to come out and be wrong anyway. So I don't want to hurt, I don't want to hate nobody. I don't hate nobody. I am as best as I can be. I am a believer in God. Do I rock with the religion so much? No, but I do rock with that word. And one of them says that I gotta love everybody. And I can say, since I hopped on these airwaves, that a lot of being able to love someone and give them respect instantly can bite you in the hand. Because I love everybody. So the fact that you think you found out something about me or you heard somebody else say something about me and you can flip, that's where I learned how to, start separating the people who, do they really deserve your respect? Do they really deserve your love? And today I just wanted to make it very clear that Jay Bands and Ashley Chats, that's the reason why I rock with them for real, because they deserve my love. Pieli, I hope I pronounced that right. 050. You can't love everybody. Pieli, I'm gonna just call you 050. 050, I learned that the hard way a couple of weeks ago. So you're right. You can't love everybody. And I know the words say, you know what I'm saying? Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. But sometimes you just gotta be like, all right, yo, so you the neighbor. All right, you cool. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to get to know people. You gotta start rocking with people. You gotta start networking with them, you know what I'm saying, before you can love them. But I'm definitely taking my strides totally different this time around. But I can say, in my heart, I do feel like after hearing Jay Bands speak on me today, after seeing Ashley Chats stand up for me today, those are two platforms that I can say, yo, they gonna stand against the grain, and I respect that. It's okay to love people from a distance. Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely okay to love people from a distance, y'all. And I didn't want to be here long. I wanted to come here because it's my day off. We ain't got no cheerleading practice. We ain't got no gymnastics practice. We ain't got no lacrosse practice. My husband done took the boys fishing. Tink is actually sleep early, and Raji is on TikTok, so I had a little time. Following from Israel. Shout out to Israel in the building. Yo, y'all, I gained so many new I hate supporters, y'all. Saying that word, like supporters and followers and stuff like that, I hate it. But I gained so many new hype stars, so many people who actually looked at them lives and was like, yo, what's she talking about? You know what I'm saying? Let's go over here and rock with the queen. So I'm so thankful, you know what I'm saying, for those people that, you know what I'm saying, still rock with me outside of, you know what I'm saying, the fact. Funny says, okay then, bye pretty. It's time to go to bed. Shout out to you, Funny. Thank you so much for being in the building. Miss Mel says, much love to you and your platform. Same to you, Miss Mel. Thank y'all so much, you know what I'm saying, for not just taking what y'all heard and running with it, yo. I really appreciate that. Um, you support Philistine or Israel. I can't really say that I like support or don't support either way. I don't know much about either area. DCF. I'm gonna just call you DCF. DCF. I don't know much about either, but you have made your way over here to the Queen's Corner, so I do thank you for being here. And I can say I support you. You know what I'm saying? If you were a start to either one of those, I can say I support you. Maybe you can, you know what I'm saying, hit me on IG or something. You know, let me know a little more information. I'm always willing to learn. So thank you so much. Esco says, Keep it queen, sis. About to do the daddy thing. Love you and holler at you later. Absolutely. I'm not gonna be up here too much longer, so thank you so much. DCF, I am. I'm a very kind person. Oh, Lolo was in the building. Hey, boo. I love you so much, Lolo. Thank you so much for always supporting me. Yeah, I just wanted to show flowers, and not just to Ashley, not just to J Bands today, but to all my people, because y'all was like, yo, Queen, what's she talking about? What she mean? You know what I'm saying? So Germany, what's happening? Hi, Alexandra. Before going to bed, let me subscribe to you, gorgeous. Thank you so much, Funny. I'm gonna subscribe right back. Lolo, oh, you always working, not like a dog, Lolo. Y'all so crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to give, you know what I'm saying, my little word, you know what I'm saying, to those platforms, because they didn't have to do that, you know what I'm saying? And again, it's just how ironic how the same people that I formerly addressed are now formally addressing people, you know what I'm saying? Y'all made a mockery of me. And now y'all out here asking for the same thing. I just found it, you know what I'm saying, a little ironic. And I wanted to thank those platforms, because they could have, they could have easily resorted back and said anything. So I do appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all, I'm gonna grab this glass one more time because I don't want my drink to get hot. Queen Unique. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm actually sipping on champagne, so But yeah, absolutely, Lolo, big ups to them, J Bands and Ashley Chats. I heard him speaking on, I don't even know who that platform is, but I heard him speaking, and she hit him. You know what I'm saying? Like the hoes do. She hit him a couple of times with a couple of questions, and every time, you know what I'm saying, he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, me and her had our thing. She was riding for somebody, you know what I'm saying? And then what I can say for cause so this one I have to I have to say a name, and I want it to be received in a respectful way. And if it's not, I said what I said, and I stand on it. So it just seems like now with Queen Feet and Amora, it seems like when Amora said to what she said to Queen Fee, to just like get her to stand down a little bit, get her to, you know what I'm saying, relook at what she was doing. People wanted to make it seem like it was a bad thing, and they was gonna turn on each other. And for me, it felt like, because Amora, I guess, was live or on somebody else live. Y'all, this is how much I don't know, because I don't follow anymore. I stopped watching. That's why I wasn't aware. But I heard it happen to them like that. And it took me back to when Break Room did it to me. I was literally being dragged by this older lady's platform, you know what I'm saying? And Break Room was making a live about me, denouncing my wrench, denouncing me as a person. You know what I'm saying? So I understand how Queen Fee felt in that moment. It's like you being attacked by the people that you think supposed to love you and all of that. So I get those real raw emotions. My only thing was, what makes it any different than when Queen Unique, Humble Me Hype did it than when anybody else was doing it? It's probably not going to ever get answered. Ain't nobody probably going to ever address it. But I wanted my supporters to know that I would never come to y'all and lie to y'all about nothing. Why? Because if you go back and check my very first video when I was a nobody out here to people. My very first video is on cyberbullying and cyber attacking. I had a contract with the school. We were doing the bus stop beauties in the morning with the babies at the bus stop, talking about cyberbullying. So I would never get up here and intentionally attack anybody on my platform. And I'm thankful. Again, I'm not going to be able to say it enough, because I thought I was going to have to come up here and do all of this stuff. I thought I was going to go file that paperwork. And I'm going to just be clear with my platform, because a lot of y'all been waiting on this and y'all want to know. That document that I had reported, very, very real document, y'all. Very real document. The only reason that document has not been filed with my city, and we did not go into a preliminary filing for a hearing, is because even after I made my formal address, those platforms made a mockery of it. Y'all see, I still grabbed the link on every time one of those platforms went live. I grabbed the link. Upper actually offered a link for me and Jay Bands to settle our differences. And from that day forward, when we said, yo, we just gonna fall back. Don't speak on me. I won't speak on you. Don't speak about me. I won't speak about you. Don't mention my platform. I won't mention yours. I can't front y'all. Them platforms did just that. So the only reason reason that I'm not filing is because, and it's another person who may see this live. I know she's gonna see the live on the replay. It's another person that I spoke to who I had to send her some scriptures and ask her, you know what I'm saying, what they meant, because I didn't want to sue nobody or drag them out in court out of my emotion. So hopefully if that person see this live, they can go back and, you know what I'm saying, give us the real wording. But it's like you're not supposed to sue people out of like revenge and envy and all of that stuff. Because when you are a real believer of Christ, you know that vengeance is God's. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. I had to let him handle it. Now, had it continued, yes, them documents would have been filed. They can still be filed because there is no statute of limitations on being bullied and harassed. So I do have it documented. I did not file it simply because myself and those platforms came to an agreement that we would just leave it where it was. We would just stop. And I gotta say, y'all, those platforms did just that when it came to me. So why would I go behind the scenes and still file on them? I wouldn't do that because moving forward, they have given me no reason to. So I wouldn't go just file on them. Now, again, there is no statute of limitations. And if things went crazy and went awry, I do still have all of that documentation. I am still having my pages scrubbed. I do have and it's what's crazy, y'all, is from when I did the formal address, I have two platforms, two networks that are security based. And now, you know what I'm saying? Now they watching my pages for me constantly because this is what they get paid in their real jobs to do. You know what I'm saying? So now I have a charity page that I can network with. Y'all, we just got to cut it out. And that's why I'm a platform where y'all see, I don't speak on other people's stories. Now I speak on Offset because I've done it twice. Somebody asked me that too. They were like, well, you spoke on Offset and you said, because that's my family. But y'all don't see me out here speaking on Krishan Rock, the Hamptons, the any of this. But y'all don't see me speaking on the people. I speak on my life and my family. So I don't use no disclaimers because I can tell you what I know. But I am very thankful, y'all, that I was able to take it in. I was able to just listen and watch what was going on and allow God to give me my victory. I didn't need to drag anybody to court if I didn't have to. I didn't need to make people kick out money that, no shade, that we probably don't have. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that. But I did on today, since everybody talking, since my name came up a couple of times, I just wanted to thank those platforms because I'm very appreciative to people who, for one, stand on their word, and for two, see the queen of who she is. If y'all look down my page, I don't cover sectors. I put my own family out there. So the fact that I was drugged into this sector as somebody who was talking about somebody else, I don't care. Y'all talk about people all the time. I don't care about none of that. I said what I said. I stand on it. Those are my facts. Those are what I lived for that little 2 months of my life. And it's done. You had to go back 2 years to do some content on the queen? Have at it. It's how I felt, y'all. I did not want to get out here and jeopardize my name, my word, and I'm a brand. I did not want to jeopardize anything that was attached to me trying to clear up something that God was going to take care of. So again, before I head out of here, Lolo says, glad everything was resolved. I am very thankful. And I hope the same, and I ain't going to hold y'all. I find it ironic that these same platforms that made a mockery of what I did are now asking for the same things. But I do hope that for those platforms that they can resolve things on their end as well, because everyone deserves, y'all, to live cordially out here, to be able to get out here and make your content without it being used for content to other people that you may be into it with. So I'm just thankful, and I hope that same energy of being able to resolve for me, I hope that flows throughout these platforms. My prayers are with all of those platforms. But I did want my hype stars and my unique infusionists to know, y'all, don't ever think that the queen backing down. I didn't come out here and hit that live button because I had to let God give me the right words, y'all. I ain't humble me hype for nothing. Y'all see me be humble, but y'all see me get turned up too. And I did not want this to be that case. So for those of you who have joined me on this evening, the only thing that I will ask y'all, and I'm not crafting tonight, because these platforms are separated. Humble Me Hype is a talk show. This is where we talk about issues. This is where we talk about our problems. This is where we resolve things. This is where we actually speak. So for the most part, y'all, I would like for y'all to go over there and follow Unique Infusions. UNYKE Infusions. ENFUZIONS. I would like for y'all to go over there so y'all can see my crafting, see my DIY work, see, you know what I'm saying, all of the different, you know what I'm saying, DIY mom, cheerleading, wife, see all of those things over here. Humble Me Hype is for where you actually want to talk to me. Hey, boo! Milan, what's happening? Auntie just getting ready to get off. But yeah, y'all, I want Humble Me Hype to be where we can actually talk about topics and things. So that's why I came to y'all today sitting in my husband recliner. Y'all, we can't show him this live because he don't like me sitting in his chair. He don't like me sitting in his chair, but I came over here today just to talk to y'all and to let y'all know that I thank y'all for all of y'all well wishes, all of y'all prayers. And then y'all, like, honestly, I just didn't even have time for real. Y'all know my niece went missing. It was only like 24 hours, but it was really 24 hours calculated because you got to wait 24 hours before you can file a missing child report. So my niece was missing at the time, you know what I'm saying, that was happening. Y'all know my mom just celebrated her birthday on the 18th. She's in a nursing home, you know what I'm saying? So like it was so much stuff going on that I could not give life to something that was so irrelevant. But y'all, thank y'all for all of your well wishes, for all of your prayers, and for pushing me to hit my live button today. Because again, I did find it ironic that this very same thing that I was antagonized, bullied, harassed, and made a mockery of, those very same platforms are now asking for the same thing. So my only thing moving forward is that do unto others as you would like to have them do unto you. And in the event that that cannot happen, be prepared to protect yourself at all costs. I have been your hostess with the mostest and sometimes a little bit extra, y'all. I am Queen Unique. I love y'all with the love of God. And I hope that all of y'all have a blessed week moving forward. I will see y'all very soon. Don't forget to get on over there to Unique Infusions, y'all, because I want to take y'all outside with me. And my first official event is coming up for fall bat season. And I would like to take y'all with me. So y'all get on over there. Hit that like button. We don't need but like 50 of us over there to go outside and play. Y'all go turn up on the like button and the subscribe button. Y'all be easy. Have a great night.